Okay, so I'm gonna be playing solo for at least a little while, mainly because I can't stream right now, but that's okay. So I'm actually just gonna fight the really basic dude for a little bit, accept this quest, change equipment. So there's a whole bunch of weapons that I haven't played yet, I haven't used properly. We've got the Hunter's Bow, which I want to use. We have the Thunder Lance, the Gun Lance. Let's try the Gun Lance. I've never tried it before, and I'm kind of curious to see how it will turn out. Now, it doesn't do fire damage, so we should probably switch the gloves out for something a little bit, we should switch the gloves out for something a little bit more useful. Let's see, stealth, speed eating, fire. Let's just do defense boost for the time being. And go. I just wanna have, before the full series comes out, I wanna have experience with every type of weapon, so that I can kind of make informed decisions on what I want to use. When it actually matters, you know, when grinding for weapons is actually going to take time, effort, and well, planning. Because yeah, I'm probably going to be fighting enough monsters that I'm going to never want for anything, but still. Okay, so draw weapon, evade, yeah, it's the same stuff. Okay. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the scout flies in this game, talking about... Okay, thrust or shelling? Okay, so it does fire damage. Looks like you can also charge it up. Can I just fire shells? No. I do have to reload. How do I reload? It doesn't say. I will have to find that out. I'm just gonna wander around. Let's go find our, like, iguana critter. And then go from there. But yeah, a lot of people were kind of complaining about the scout flies as this, like, awful thing and being kind of distracting and whatever, making it too easy. I actually really like the scout flies. It doesn't seem like they're particularly helpful apart from, like, maybe the first couple of hunts when you're trying to find the critter, and even then, it just seems like a bypass, so you don't have to spend too much time finding the thing. But I think, and I haven't confirmed this, but it seems like the general consensus is that the scout flies level up over time, and will eventually make it so you can just insta-find whatever critter you're looking for if you've spent enough time looking for it. I'm trying to find where my scout flies have gone. They are... Oh, well, there you are. Hello. Okay. Yeah, how do I rising slash? I have no idea. There's also a quick load. Okay. Things just happened. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm looking forward to actually having tutorials for how to use each one of these weapons. Somebody was telling me I should have done research beforehand. Is this guy, like, just really fat today? Okay. I'm on top of this thing with the gun lance. That's confusing. Why is he so fat? I have no idea why he's so fat, but I'm just stabbing the shit out of his eye. I don't understand what is exactly going on, but I am just doing horrible things to this. Okay. I don't know what went on. So I can quick reload, I guess. I can do other things. I really need to learn how to use this weapon better, because I am... befriended a new trail rider. Is he still alive? He is still alive. Okay, so we are still fighting him. Oh, the trail... Wait. Shell's riding a lizard? That's great. Unfortunately, I think I'm destroying all the other lizards that are in the immediate area, but that's okay. Because I guess I'm doing fine. I need to find out how to use this weapon more. Because that was an incredibly fast fight. And I'm not entirely sure I really learned how to use this weapon. I did, but I think I mostly just kind of demolished it. Let's see, let's... R1 to put away your weapon. Let's see. Piercing paw. Don't really care about that. There we go. Yeah, not that actually hunting here gets me anything, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try the gunlance again. That was fun. I feel like the weapons have gotten more fun. Like, the speed, the ease of use has gone up, and I have seen a lot of people be like, man, Monster Hunter World, like, really trivializes things and, like, made it too easy for people. That might be the case, but, like, some of that, like, the responsiveness, that is just actual good design. Like, making the game feel good when you're, like, running around and stuff. I do hope that there are harder hunts than this freaking iguana, because it is trivial. I'm gonna fight it again, where I'm just gonna fight this thing really quickly with every weapon that I haven't used yet. So we've tried the axe, we've done that. I haven't tried the regular lance. I guess we'll just do the regular lance. I don't even know if it's any better or worse than the gun lance. But, like, I can totally see the complaints that some of these monsters are just too easy. That this iguana critter that I keep beating up on, like, it barely even feels like a hunt. Even, like, the Great Jaggy is just, like, leagues more dangerous than this thing, which more or less just flops on its back and dies the moment you hit it. I think that's just kind of the beginner, like, for anybody that's never played Monster Hunter before, you go fight that iguana to kind of learn how to play the game. And then you go fight the other guys if you actually want to challenge. Or if you're me, you go fight the iguana while you warm up. Because fighting the other guys is actually difficult, and the iguana is just hilariously easy. Sometimes I'm just kind of lazy. Let's see. But yeah, the fact that my Palico can ride things as, like, a mount is really cool. I want to see more of that. I get the feeling that that's actually a mechanic that you get to, like, carry over from run to run. But I'm not entirely sure. So let's track this thing. Chances are I'm not going to find anything useful. But yeah, I'm hoping that that thing on the right side more or less makes it so my scout flies will always just, my scout flies will always just, like, guide me to where the critter is, like, whenever we start. No, that's just stone. That's not helpful. Some more stone. Because once you fight a monster a certain amount of times, it would actually be kind of nice to just be given, like, directions. Like, okay, yeah, here's the thing. We know how to track this. It just makes it easier on me. I can totally understand why some people would say, like, that trivializes the game. But for me, that just makes my life less complicated and annoying. Let's see. So I don't see him around. Last time he just kind of walked right by. From, like, over there. I guess I'm just going to wander around. I think he actually has a consistent spawn point, but I've not bothered to learn it yet. But yeah, my hope is that this game actually has, like, an easier beginning for a lot of people. Just so, like, anybody that's never played a Monster Hunter before, you know, has kind of a smoother entry, and then it scales up the difficulty nicely. I've mentioned this, I think, in the comments, but I don't know. I think I mentioned this. Nope, I've lost my scout flies. Oh. We had footprints. No, that's a mushroom. Okay, here we go. I've mentioned this before. I've played a couple of the Monster Hunter games in past years, but they were always on handheld, which never felt very good compared to this. But also, yeah, just having that second stick is absurdly nice. Like, I don't think you guys quite realize how much of, like, a not a deal breaker that is for me, but, like, how much that makes this possible. Can I get up here? Cool. It's, like, kind of giving me a lead, but it's also not. I'm lost. It's like kind of going up there. Well, I think I can... No, I can't climb this. I can go in here, though. I'm just gonna wander around. We'll find it eventually. Or we won't. We'll lose the mission and... Well, oh well. It's kind of fun to just wander around, actually. I can't wait to actually need to, like, gather some of these resources. That'll make life a lot easier. Now, what is any of this? It had something flicker over there. Okay, well, we have a trail from the scout flies, so I'll take it. But yeah, hopefully things get a lot, hopefully things get a lot harder by the end of the game. But, like, kind of in a fun way. There's a difference between, like, hard and just boring hard. There are games that are, like, just mercilessly hard because they're clunky and, you know, poorly done. And then there are games that are really well done. And I'm not going to say that the Monster Hunter games have ever been like that. For the most part, they always feel pretty good. I never liked Nursilla. I always thought Nursilla was kind of not okay. Let's see, where'd my scout flies go? They're still over here. Because, like, Nursilla just was boring. I should have just waited here. Turns out dude was just... What was this dude doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't think I really like the regular lance. I think the gunlance, is definitively more interesting. So we also have a counter thrust, which is probably, you know, block. Block and thrust, but that's not really my, Yeah. Okay, so it does look like we have like sweeps and thrusts and stuff. So there are combos that you can pull. Because I'm noticing that it's not just mash triangle. Oh, he had been eating something. Because he has he like barfed a lot of it out. I wonder if that's actually like a legit strategy that you can like employ in future runs against this guy. Or future runs? I don't know. There we go. So that's how counter slash works. Oh! The monster's trapped in the vines. Give it all you got. That's cool. I'm probably not going to use the lance. It reminds me of many of the other weapons, but maybe less exciting. Like the gunlance, apart from the complication of using that ammo system, just felt really satisfying. And I should mention, all of my preferences for like weapon type and whatever are not meant to be a slight against anybody that likes the weapon. Like, if you like the lance, that's totally fine. But you're wrong. No. I just don't like it. Maybe I haven't learned the trick. Maybe I haven't learned the whatever. But, I have found other weapons that I prefer a little bit more. And we'll go with that. So, I don't know. Some people get, like, really mad when I'm like, I don't like this weapon type. And they're like, but it's the best weapon type. Why would you do that? And I'm like, I just have preferences. But yeah, with that out of the way, I like the lance, but I think I like the gun lance better than the switch axe. You know, the ones with the weird gimmicks? I like gimmick weapons. I don't know why. No, I know exactly why. The gimmick weapons tend to be the most interesting for me. They're fun to mess around with. Which is part of the reason why I think I liked the bow gun so much. Because, like, how do you even use that thing properly? I don't know yet. I actually think I should go fight this iguana with the bow gun again. I'll give that a shot in a bit. Okay. But yeah, I guess technically after fighting the Diablos, we kind of know. Oops, did I press yes? No, I think I pressed circle, so hopefully it'll just take me back out. Good. Yeah, because I don't need to go to the store page. Let's see. Red at the Hunter? No. Well, you know what? We've been fighting the iguana too much. Let's just accept this quest, and we'll use a different weapon. Let's see. So we've tried the gun lance. I haven't tried the shield and sword. It's got poison. Yeah, let's go shield and sword for this one. If it's got poison, we're up against and we're up against the Barroth. That'll probably give us a bonus. See, it doesn't look like I have any gear poison bonuses. That'd actually be kind of fun as a build to like really stack poison. I wonder how viable it is, because I've never played a Monster Hunter game far enough to really get access to any of the special builds. Mostly I just go switch axe and just wail on things and just kind of pick the toughest armor I can possibly, you know, slap on. And like I'd actually like to look into, you know, what kind of weird endgame combos are from those weapon effects. But later. But I don't know. If fights remain interesting and semi-challenging, then I'm fine with whatever. Because yeah, obviously I don't want to just be able to breeze through everything. But I also don't want to hit a certain point in any of these games. I guess in any game ever where I'm just like, I'm not going to say this is unbeatable because people can totally beat it, but I hate games that, like, the act of beating it or, like, getting the equipment necessary to beat it is harder than the actual, like, fun value you get out of it. I'd mentioned Dauntless, I guess currently only available PC Monster Hunter apart from God Eater. And I guess, oh shoot, there's like starts with a T, I don't remember. Mining outcrop. How long does mining take? Wow. Not long at all. Especially, I think you can just mash it? Yeah, you can just keep mashing it and it goes faster. That's nice. Tokiden. I played Tokiden, or I tried playing Tokiden. It seemed neat, except for the fact that I couldn't play it multiplayer, because it had forced voice acting, which was atrocious and not very enjoyable. So I get the feeling the Barroth is maybe around here. We found fresh footprints, but I don't see any more. I guess I should probably get down where the footprints are. Oh, these are old footprints. Those are slightly more recent ones. Okay, well, they're on the trail. I don't know. Speak for yourself. I really like the scout stuff. It's gonna make finding things so much easier. Let's see. Now it wants me to check this out? No. Okay, it wants me to go over here. There we go. I mean, it's probably up here near the monster trap. Oh, you also get faster at checking the... footprints as you go by. That's kind of nice, and there he is. Yep, there he is. Though I'm not sure I want to lead him into the monster trap. Well, I could. Okay, we have draw weapon, evade. Alright. Hello! Okay, so what happens if I block? So we have guard slash, use item, rising slash. Alright, so guarding does in fact work, and it looks like he's already poisoned. Ain't that handy. Well, I broke something off of him. Should probably leave the lock on so I don't have to manage camera stuff while I'm here. Ow. Oh, jeez. He is already turning all over the place. That's not appreciated. And rolled right into that. Get out of the schlurb. I can't tell what's going on, actually. I don't know if I was, like, rolling uphill and it wasn't working. Oh, I'm stunned. This is going to suck. What is he doing? Oh. I've been affected with water blight. It affects my stamina recovery. That's interesting. Here's the question about poison. Does poison, stack or just extend duration? I don't entirely know. What is Shell doing? Healing. Okay, cool. I love the fact that palicos are a thing. I wonder if you get 2 palicos. It'd be neat if I could have two, like, multiple palicos. I remember one of the monster hunters had palicos that I could, Oh, I can shield attack. That's cool. I remember one of the monster hunters I played, you could have, like, whole squads of them, and you'd send them out for, like, bonus missions and stuff. Hello! Didn't mean to get up on top of him, but that's okay. Okay. Let's see. But it would be kind of neat if I could have a bunch of palicos named after my friends. And fans, or whatever. I mean, I don't care. I will just use everybody. I really like the mounting system. That was the game where they added the mounting system, is the one where they first added mounting. And I thought it was cool. I never really got to use it that much. The mounting, the switch axe. Not the switch axe, the charge axe. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, the charge axe and the insect glaive, though. At the time, Shell was the one that was using the... I actually got Shell to play a Monster Hunter game for a bit. Not her cup of tea, though. Not enough story. I'm sure I could probably get up on top of this guy, but I kind of want to cut his tail off if I can. Okay, we have, like, round stroke and a couple other things. So by alternating triangle and circle, we can do extra attacks. Mostly I can just be underneath this guy and just wail on him. Kind of feels like the poison's doing the most amount of damage to him, but, I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. Yeah, note to self, spend a lot more time on special effects. Status effects? For future games, because I am rolling this guy. I was assuming the Barroth was, kind of a toughie, but... Alright, there goes part of his tail. Oh, she doesn't have a bow. She's got a... She's got a... Nope, come back. Come back! She's got a boomerang. That's cute. Let's see, I should probably go back to... Whetstone. The Barroth is obviously going to make it away from me, as it is much faster. Is there like a hang glider or some... I know there's like a hookshotty looking thing that I get at some point. Maybe? It'd be cool if I could like hookshot across that, that gap. Okay. I'd like to just get to fighting this guy. But... I'd like to have sharp weaponry. If I had thought about it. Alright, he's doing the snot wiggles. Well, snot wiggles are a great time for me to just wail on his underbelly. There he goes. Let's see. Yeah, I am doing horrible things. Yeah, if you ride a monster here, we will tie it down. Unfortunately, I don't know of how to get on top of critters with this weapon. It's really easy with the insect glaive. But, okay, he's right outside. Is that mud? I think that's mud. He can do mud-related things there, but I think I desynced him from it. Yeah. Yeah, poor guy is just not having a good time. Oh, did I take off, like, one of his toes? I took off, like, one of his toe claws. The amount of stuff that you can break off of these monsters is absurd. Like, actually kind of nuts. I actually really appreciate that. The, like, progressive damage on these things. Once again, I mentioned... Oh, yeah, I don't think I ever finished my thought on Dauntless. But yeah, Dauntless kind of had that, but, like, it wasn't very obvious, and it wasn't very obvious what you were breaking off, and it was very hard to break bits off. Because, like, this poor Barroth has been through some shit. I mean, it's dead now, but... Prior to that, I was putting it through the ringer. But yeah, to finish the thought about Dauntless. I could do... Let's do one more iguana hunt after this. I'll just grab one of the other weapons I haven't used yet. But to finish the thought about Dauntless from earlier, it's on PC. It's not bad. They're making progress towards it. So if you're kind of starved for Monster Hunter type gameplay, Dauntless might be worth a look. But they put out a patch recently that apparently redid the whole progression system. Now you have to it has a very similar gear system to Monster Hunter. But apparently they made it grindier, which is horrifying. Yeah, let's not fight another Barroth. Let's do Northwest Camp. Change equipment. So I've used this. I like the shield sword. I'm pretty good with it, but I think I'm going to skip it just because it's not as interesting as some of the other weapons. You know, the gunlance, the switch axe, the wyvern blade. I actually really liked the wyvern blade. The poison effect, though, I do have to give it credit for. That was ridiculous. So I guess the only weapon I haven't used at this point is the Hunter's Bow and the Jaw Blade. And I'm probably going to use the Hunter's Bow when I play multiplayer later. But let's give the Jaw Blade a go. And see what it does. So it doesn't have any element. This thing is just going to wail on things. And depart. Yeah, so I think based on my experiences so far with weapons, I really like the bowgun. The bowgun is fun. So I will probably use that whenever I play multiplayer. Just because it kind of gives me a chance to step back and observe. I think when I'm doing solo, it's going to be Charge Blade, Switch Axe, Katana, or the Dual Blades. You know, when I'm playing solo, I'll probably be much more of a up-close and personal kind of person. And if it turns out that I like the bowgun as much as I did, and I can actually make it work for me for solo hunts, I should actually, before this beta period is up, I will go fight that Barroth with the bowgun alone. Maybe? I don't know. I didn't feel like I was doing that much damage to him, but I think that's just in comparison to the shield sword combo, which kind of ruined his face. Let's see, footprints. You also have to go fight that, like, swampy monster. I'll do that with multiplayer tonight. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, we have mining outcrops nearby. But I don't really care about those. It'd be nice if there was a button that actually let me turn off the mini-map. Oh. Hello. What's this? Oh, there's a favorites list, so I can hit the whetstone and some of the other things. Well, I did need the Rocksteady mantle, but oh well. But yeah, so if you hold left L1, you can actually access like a... You can access a quick menu. This is the slinger. There's a block, there's a couple of things. I'm just kind of wandering around at this point. I still wish they'd let you actually progress normally and that the beta for this game was literally just the first 2 hours of the game. That would have been nice. Yeah, these guys are kind of pissed at me. Don't care, though. I'll hunt them when I need to hunt them. I can't wait until we can see other environments, too. Mucus footprints? That's dung. For ammo. Oh, we do actually have a thing over here. I'm probably going the wrong way. I do love the fact that near the map it actually shows you... Yeah, I am going the wrong way. Near the map it actually shows you what is nearby. So that you can not make informed decisions based on it, but you can actually be like, hey, we've got a useful thing nearby. And so if you don't immediately spot it with your own eyes, it helps. Again, I'm sure some people don't like that. I hope they actually have the ability to turn a lot of those things off. Like if, you know, for the people that hate the scout flies, I really do actually hope that they have a option to turn off scout flies. See, where are these footprints? There they are. Old footprints. Unfortunately, still nothing on the critter. I mean, we pretty much know its habit is to come down towards the ocean and eat stuff. So I should probably just go out of my way for that. Oh yeah, there he is. Hello! Damn. Okay. I might have to consider things. So apparently there's... Okay. Greatsword does a lot of damage. It's hella slow. This might be a multiplayer weapon for me. But I just did like 100-something damage to him. Like that in and of itself is kind of nuts. But obviously positioning is kind of a problem with this thing. You have almost no maneuverability and your animations last forever. Like, I am going to just spend a ton of time getting close to this guy and walloping him. But, like, we have laid the hurt on him. I kind of wish... I know you can hit multiple parts with the blade, yeah. We actually hit a fair bit with him. Okay, so actually what you want to do is chain tackles and a couple other things to get close to the guy. Because if you do tackle, it's a distance clearing maneuver. Main problem is you're still locked into your animations, so if you get hit, you are going to get hit. This is definitely something I will use in multiplayer as kind of the downer weapon. Maybe? I don't know. It almost feels like the greatsword is the hammer, and the hammer is just this, like, goofy joke weapon that actually does a fair amount of damage, but still. There we go. Yes. Now you cannot move. You must stay right here. And let me biff you in this tunnel forever. Oh. I've missed him. I am behind... I am turned the wrong way. Well, that's okay, too. Because we have Shell to heal. I'm just kind of on my ass. And he's dead. Yeah, I like the greatsword. I like it a lot. Still... I am not... I don't think I'm good enough at the timing yet. I don't think I'm patient enough to ever be particularly good at the timing to not just get walloped while I fight. But still, I'm just happy to have gotten a hands-on experience with every weapon in the game so far. Save for the basic bow and arrow. We'll leave that for later. We'll leave that for multiplayer stuff just to see how it goes. Most people seem kind of tepid on it, but I feel like it's partially my job to try everything out. I have apple cider hiccups. That is a weird and uncomfortable feeling. But yeah, I have nothing but positive feelings about this beta so far. I am having fun. That said, beta ends tomorrow, so I'm probably going to get about this episode and maybe like 4 or 5 more. And then we're gonna have to wait until November. I might like pick up God Eater or something as a stopgap, but it really depends on my schedule. But either way, I'm still gonna go out and fight some stuff. Probably more multiplayer after this, and then maybe ending with a little bit of solo for my closing thoughts. But for now, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.